breathe easier. With Ted Jenkin from Oxygen Financial.
6 ways parents waste money on their newborn kids any second. Not any minute, any second. Steve's pager could go off, and his wife could give birth to his first child, her first child, both their first child ever. I mean, this is very exciting times. We're just all waiting with bated breath for this to happen.
I'm reproducing, basically.
Everything that you do is a first. So this will be the first piece of advice. Well, this will be the last piece of advice Ted gives you for your newborn kid.
Yeah.
And then next week will be the first piece of advice Ted gives you for your newborn kid. Isn't that weird how that works?
Yes, I like that.
It is so weird. And Ted, you play a huge role in my life. I mean, because I trust you. And you tell me what to do with my money. And I've been doing it. And I feel good about it.
I think after hearing you this morning, you could do a side gig on doing bedtime stories and make some extra side hustle doing that.
Well, Bailey's my writer and me voice it?
Yeah.
You want to do a little joint business, make a little money off little kids?
Oh, the way you're reading some of that, what do we call it, Hellmark?
I don't know. Hey, do you want your kid to be streetwise?
Do you want your kid to be broken by the age of 4? Listen to Southside Steve, James Rickman, read him bedtime stories. All right. So wasting money. We probably won't get all of 6, but you always go to Ted's website and get the rest of them. But parents tend to waste money, just like a puppy. You're always buying stuff for the damn thing, right? So how do parents waste money on their newborn kids?
Well, I know, Jason was down in Orlando for a long time. And one of the biggest things that parents waste money on, newborn 1-year-old, is taking their kids to Disney World.
Yes.
Oh.
Taking their kids to Disney World because it is really expensive. And I have to tell you something. Your kid that's 8 months old, not only are they not going to remember anything from Disney World at all, but all you're going to do is hear your kid scream in the stroller and have an ice cream cone that's dripping down your pants. And that's about it. That's what you're going to do for 3 days in the park.
And you ruin your trip as well. So you're wasting money. And the only reason they do it is so they can have pictures.
That's right.
To say that, before you were born or before you, whatever, last time we were there, you were 1.
Right.
Right. Everybody has that story, right?
Totally.
So you're telling me from an Oxygen financial point of view, don't waste the money on your child until he's what age?
Well, just fancy vacations in general, under 5. All
Under
the kids
5?
really, all you're going to do is put your kid in swimmies and stick them in a pool. So
Okay.
it could be a pool at just about any hotel, but a lot of parents take their kids to these fancy hotels, and it's like, you're going to remember this one day. It's like, can you remember where you went when you were under 5?
And the kid's in a onesie in the middle of the hot summer, sweating balls.
Yeah.
Being pushed around in a stroller, and it sucks.
And then he makes an air poopy and then a real poopy, and we got poopy problems.
And then you got to go to the chain. Yeah, you're right. That's very clever.
No pooping in the pool.
Right? All right, give me another one.
Well, I'm not a big fan at all, and a lot of parents do this, but they buy these expensive brand name clothes, and your kid grows out of them so quick right now, but they want the polo shirts and all the fancy pants and everything like that. It is a big waste of money.
Nike, all brand names, yeah. Lulu.
The kid's going to be in the sneakers for 2 months, and then they're going to need new sneakers. It's a waste of money.
Don't go Nike, go Champion.
Champion.
Yeah, don't go Polo, go Chaps.
Chaps.
Yeah, don't go...
Take it down a notch.
Yes.
Just take it down.
Just, shop at TJ Maxx.
Logos aren't important.
Clearance rack at Target. You can get the same sneakers. It's a couple months. But I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of designer clothes. Your kid's going to have a whole rack of clothes, and then within a couple of months, all gone.
Yeah, he's
not going to need it anymore.
He's got a rack now. We're going with a little gentleman theme. He's like a little gentleman. So we got these bow ties. So I think he's going to wear a lot of little gentleman clothes.
He's going to hate you when he finds out that...
Wasn't my idea. My wife loves little gentlemen. So that's the theme.
Isn't a big a push, Ted, like these people that resell the clothes, the kids' clothes? Because I always see that online. They're selling kids' clothes. I'm like, who wants to buy old kids' clothes? But I guess it's a thing. You can buy someone else's kids' clothes that they use for like a month, and it's like mad cheap.
Yep, that and consignment. A lot of people spend that money, and then they realize they spent $75 on a polo shirt for a baby that was going to have it for a couple of months. They sell it, give it out to a consignment shop, and then you buy it and you pay half price for it.
Well, what about,
you get the same shirt?
If I'm getting pictures made in it, then maybe I can spend it. But I see what you're saying. I understand.
Get one seersucker overalls or something like that. That's all you need.
Okay.
You don't need that other stuff.
All right.
Big waste of money.
Another way parents waste money on their newborn kids. So Steve doesn't do this.
Look, I don't like this at all, and I'm just saying this as an advisor here. There's no reason to spend lots of money on all these cartoon bath products. Your kid doesn't need Elmo soap and all this other stuff, and they're not going to know the difference. parents.
Okay.
Whatever
that makes
basic
sense.
stuff that's in there. But you go to a lot of bathrooms, they got all these crazy things that are in there. It costs them 3 times the money. Kid's going to take a bath. You're going to dunk them in, put them in a towel, get them out, and you'll be done.
What's that soap that everybody used in Raindrop? Was it the cheap shampoo? It's like 99 cents.
Oh, yeah. It's like Suave.
Yeah, no. It's not.
Suave.
It's not Suave level. It's like called Raindrop.
No tier shampoo or something like that.
It smells like cheap strawberries.
Yeah.
That's what you need to go to. Your go-to should be White Rain.
White Rain.
White Rain. Yes, that's exactly it. That fits you too, Steve. REIG.
Yeah.
Well, my wife, Ted, I may need your help. I don't know if Amanda's listening, but you need to give me the whole Oxygen Financial spill in front of her because she'll believe you.
Because she's wasting
I'm not
money.
making this up. This is what I really think. It's smart. I've been through it. I had 3 kids, and I've seen you could spend a lot of money, especially when they're babies. And, look, the important thing is that extra money could go where? Towards the kid's education. It could go to something else.
Scratch-off tickets.
You and my father-in-law. See, I like Bailey's point of view, the scratch-off. Maybe he could become a millionaire. I'll buy scratch-offs for him. And then if he gets it, I take 50%. If he wins.
It's important for him at a young age to know if he doesn't play, he can't win.
Can't win if you don't play. And my father-in-law was like, well, have you started his college fund? Have you talked with Ted about a college fund and a car fund? I go, he's not even born, man. I'm not going to save. I said, we may not have cars in 18 years.
Also, something else, and I know you brought this up before, Ted, is making sure that you secure their .coms and their internet real estate.
Yes, get the Gmail, get the domain name, sign up with GoDaddy or one of those companies, get the domain name, the Gmail, things like that, because you don't know what if your kid's going to be famous. What if he's a recording star? He's in TV.
Or even just has a business. I mean, he's going to want his own name for his business. Everybody needs to own their .com.
Well, I thought he'd have a cool name, like maybe, I gave him a birth name, but maybe he will call himself Blaze. So I'm looking to get Blaze.com.
Wow.
All right.
Blaze.
I'm sure that's not taken.
I believe.
No, definitely not.
I believe it has taken, and it's not safe for work.
Okay, sorry.
Just to let you know. All right, give us one more.
All right, here's the last one in here. Do not I don't know why parents have to have a monthly birthday in the first year when they have a newborn, and then the crescendo is the 1-year baby party where parents spend thousands of dollars on the 1-year birthday. It's a big waste of money.
Yeah.
Now, I know you want to take some pictures, but you can take pictures at, your in-laws' house or wherever it may be. You don't need to go spend $2,000 and have all this fancy stuff. I'm blown away by how much money parents spend on kids' birthdays that they're not going to remember. So don't feel bad, because if you're trying to compensate as a parent to do something good and you think that spending that money is going to do it, it's just not a good way to use your money.
You really don't have to do anything for your child till what, Ted? About 5-ish, 6-ish?
Yeah, 5 years old, they start remembering a little bit of that stuff. But under 5, get a pool.
You can go in stealth mode for a good 5 years.
And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to some guy time, some drinking, some golfing, because he's not going to remember that I wasn't present.
That's right.
He's not going to remember I was not there for him.
He won't hold it against me. And anytime pictures are being taken, I'm there. I'm like,
oh,
hey.
no, they'll hold it all against you.
As far as this radio program goes, I'm going to enjoy the next 12 months more than I enjoyed the past 9 months.
Oh, yes, definitely.
This is going to be the best content ride ever.
I'm going to be in trouble a lot.
All right, Ted, how can people find you, please?
Actually, I was thinking about this today because a lot of graduations are happening here and people have to start thinking about financial aid. I got a great brochure on how to get the most out of financial aid for college education. So go to oxygenfinancial.net. We'll show you how to deal with FAFSA forms and get some more free aid for your child.
And real quick, are you on CNN or Headline News?
I'm on Saturday.
What time?
It'll be 8, 9, and 10 o'clock. Talking about
Headline
the
News.
Trump tax plan.
Trump tax plan. All right.
There you go. Headlines, round number 3. Brandy, what do you got?
We have tickets to Government Mule with special guest Galactic.